How did he link up the group? Hmm? Is recorded. Right. So now you understand how to use variable groups. Let's use this in our classic pipeline, how to use variables group. So what we need to do again, because to saving the cost, we deleted that resources. So if you go back to our library, close this, and we go to release, and we created that release and added that. So we had these three tasks. Remember, we used these variables. So what we'll do, we delete these variables and use that group we created. But to do that, first we need to create our web app and SQL database again. Just do this quickly. It might really beneficial for the student also again how to do that. So let's do it. So we go to resource group, create a resource group. We call it say variable group RG, and I'm using UK South, and let's create, and just quick. So if we go back to now we quickly create a web app. Let's see what web app we had yesterday, so we can exactly name the same one. So what we call it in the variables, cache. Let's try that. Yeah. So we'll try the same server name. So instead of, so that this way we don't have to change the connection settings, that we used. So we use the same name again. So web app, so we create this quickly. Create. I hope it allows to use that name. We just use so it's using web name. Yep. Unselect that. We use .NET 8 and region UK South. And we leave it as normal. We don't need database here. We'll create separately. You can do that, but we don't want to do this way. So let's create it. Click create. While this is creating, we go back to our resource group again and go to this resource group again and create our SQL database. So if we type in SQL database, that and create in variable group. So what we call it cache DB, and we call it, what did we have our server name here? No, cache SQL Server 12. Cache SQL Server 12, and we use UK South, and we use authentication. So we had SQL user, and password is password 123 exclamation, password 123 exclamation. Okay, no, I don't want to save it. Good networking. What else here? No development. So just local networking, public endpoint. Allow yes, yes, and TLS is fine. Security. Just leave it for default at the moment. Default tags, create. Yeah. So while this is creating, what you can do, uh, just remember these um, DB password. Just copy that. Actually, just take a print. Oops, I can't take a print screen. Just no. If we do copy, so that's our the password, SQL name, SQL FQDN name, yeah. So that will be in web app name, and we just know the values for these one. So for, I hope this is the same one. So we just cleared that, and what that was, DB password, web app name. Sorry, this is web app name. You're not watching. You're telling me what I'm doing wrong. Web app name. Concentrate, please. Uh, okay. Oops. Control C. Control V. Yep. So that's done. So if you go back to our resources, yep, that's fine. All that fine is done by the time we done it. So yes, the same one, yeah. Database, Windows, and just to check our website is working. If you go to Cache app and click this, uh, yep, this is fine here. So we're gonna use our existing build Azure artifact to deploy app to onto this app here. So if we go to our pipeline and just delete these, we don't need it. We don't need it. Okay, and if you go to pipelines, yes, leave it, and release, edit. So we're gonna use the existing same artifact. So everything's same. So we leave this as it is, as it is, and 787. That's fine. Yep, and 787 group. Uh, Group we created. What do we call it? Variable group underscore RG. What was that? Variable group underscore RG. Yeah? And now what we do, we go to our variable group. Oh, okay, good, well done. So save it, yeah. So now what we do, we link our variable group we created earlier. So we go to variable group, link it, show link, okay, manager, right, go to shared. So we got, just delete that. Now we add these three values, which is db password, so db password, and the value is password123 exclamation. Add, then you got SQL fully qualified domain name, SQL FQD name. So that one is, yeah, and the third one, web app name, and we got this one, yeah, okay, and we save it. Save it, done. So if you go to our pipeline again, release and edit, so if we see our variable groups has been linked to, let's see, and go to pipeline and create release, create, see what happens. Yeah, let's see. It's downloading the artifact which we had before, running pipeline. I hope it works because we used just creating the table inside the website. So at the moment we have got nothing. When we refresh it, we should get a table. Alright, so cache doesn't exist. 787878. Okay. 1 second. Right, so we got this error. Omar, I'm giving you control. Can you please find out what's going on and fix this issue? All right, okay. All right, so there's extra space. Well done. Save, and run again. Let's see. Good. So, I mean, this variable group, which we call as shared variables, we can use it in any pipeline, or we can create thousands and thousands of variables in there, and whatever we identify in our pipeline, it will just pick up from there and use it that way. So let's see it's gonna work. So the table created nicely. So it is deploying the code to the app. Plus 707 package deployment initiated. Successfully deployed. Package app service. Kudu application settings. Azure app service settings. We might get an issue here, but I think is everything same. Cache DB, we didn't change anything. We just, yep, that's fine. Okay, how are we gonna check it now? Yeah, perfect, amazing. So we used the variable groups. Right, now you understood how to use variable groups in a classic pipeline, in a YAML pipeline, and how it works. So you can multiple pipelines can use and link to the same variable group. But the thing is that we use passwords, virtual machine passwords, database passwords, but that's not a good idea to leave them into variable group. Anybody can see and it can be easily compromised. So that's not a good idea. To resolve this issue and make it very secure, we have got a service in Azure. Do you know what's it called? Perfect. So Azure Key Vault is basically you can keep secrets, passwords, certificates, and then we can store our in that service and use that accordingly and link it to our pipelines, and that will pull these passwords from Azure Key Vault instead of our from uh, a direct variable group. Okay, let's create a Key Vault for this demo. Let's create a Key Vault service. So let's go retrieval and create. We use the same one because we delete afterward. Just call it cache KV123 UK South standard. I just want to keep it for 7 days. So this days to retain deleted vault means because when I delete this vault um, for 7 days, I cannot use the same name. And after that, we can use the same name. So by default, if you put 90 days, the Microsoft will keep it for 90 days in case if someone has accidentally deleted a username and password, whatever, So they keep the information. So after 7 days, we will not be able to retrieve this. Yeah. So, okay. So user policy. Just leave as default, default, and click create. Right. So now we can see our key vault is created. So we go to resource. Now you can see this is where we can store our keys, secrets, and certificate. Yeah. So now we're gonna learn how to use our username, sorry, secrets or database password using Azure Key Vault. So now we have created a Key Vault. So we're gonna implement this in our pipeline and to see we can access that password. To do this first, let's create a um, secret. So we call it DB password. Okay, and right, and if we create or set subject, this is something new. Um, Apologies, that's not, we're not creating a certificate, we're creating a secret certificate, secret. Um, right, so we call it DB password. So this is for our database, isn't it? And what was the username? Password 123. Yep, exclamation mark. Just enable, create. What? You are not authorized. Why? Okay. You're not authorized. Key secret. Okay, and we should go. But our back. Obviously change. Please wait. Okay, let's see. What access do I have here? Access policy are not available. The access configuration for this keyboard is set to role-based access control. Access, okay. If we go here and view my access, I should be owner. That's fine. Add a role assignment. Contributor. Or select members. If I select my name, shift, select, next. A condition is required. Select roles. Configure. Exclude roles. Let's try. Show function roles. Read. Save. Okay, we assign. I'm not sure it's gonna work, but let's see. Edit to see. Now let's create. This is something, a new feature. Never used to be before. Password AZ-400 looks like error again. Okay, I was not sure how to fix this problem. Let's create this key vault again. Yeah, I've deleted it already. So this time I'll give cache 1 2 3 4 next. Wow, right. So see, we permission model we gave role based exit. We should be given vault policy, and I've got this already here. Get list everything. That's fine. All network is fine. Thank you very much for your help, Umar. Create. So quick thinking. So we just one take and we did a mistake. Okay. Hopefully it should allow us to create the DB password. If we go to resource, secrets, create again, call DB password and PASSWRD 1 2 3 exclamation create. Hey, done. Created. Can you see that? That's good. Thank you. So if we go to just close all these extra tabs. Like now we're gonna incorporate into our pipeline. So if you go to our build pipeline and we choose this one, variable demo, edit. Okay, just we don't want shared variable. Right, and So to incorporate, we're gonna follow this pipeline exactly like this. So pool is there. Under step, we create another task. Has to be right indentation. Right. What's it called? Sorry, apologies. I'm just putting it in here. So Azure Key Vault. Okay, so subscription and this is subscription Key Vault. Yep. And this is filter means we were using asterisk, so it will search any like password and names secret from the whole Key Vault. Make secret to whole job. Add. So here we go. So run pre-job as false. We have to put still is showing maybe here. Okay, what's this like this? Right, current job, inputs, task. Okay, so in task, the inputs, H123, script, what is wrong? I'll tell you what, just, oops, just copy that. So instead of echoing, we're gonna do you're doing here database DB password. So that's where we put in our key vault, yeah. Okay, just try. Is it validate line? So what's the error? Line 22, column 3. Did not find expected key. So let's ask ChatGPT. Please fix this code. You need to put a code first. Okay, so try this copy. Hopefully it works. Is it all the way from the steps? Yeah. There we go. ChatGPT, well done, thank you. So now if you run this, it's valid, so it's valid now. Save it. And now as you can see that we are using this key vault and using the secrets filter, and we just showing in this example that it will show us. But the thing is that we are printing this, sorry, should be db name password, db password, validate and save and run. But the thing is that we are pulling out this from our keyword. It should not be showing in our pipeline anyway. What's the point? So let's see first, what do we get? Is asking for permission, permit, permit access, yes. Right, so it is giving an error. Secrets fail. The user group application app ID is does not have secret list permission. So I'm assuming this is an access policy issue, right? Um, so seems like access policy and authentication between our Azure DevOps and our Azure Key Vault. So if I go back to my project settings, go to service connection. So basically, service connection, you know that it's like a way of connecting Azure DevOps and portal. So we are using this one at the moment. This is our service principal. So if we just click this manage app registration, so this is basically like a kind of like a application object which is authenticating with our Azure DevOps. So you can see this is our project, yeah, and this is our application ID. Remember that last four is 481A. So what we need to do, we need to create an access policy now. So if you go to access policy, should be able to create, yeah, create, and we do key secrets permission, uh, get list, because using for that get list, if we do next and we choose our, if we just copy that, uh, where is it? Yes, if we just copy this and remember that which one to use. This is the application ID 8481A. 481A. So if we search for that, so we got so many here. So 481, this is the one. Yeah, that's the application ID. Select that. Yeah, next, next, create. That's fine. So now we've got a service principal created with the access policy. If we go back to our pipeline again and go to pipeline, variable demo, and we just run again. Wow, successfully we ran, no error. So do you think, so what is the purpose of running this pipeline to show, so access a secret from Key Vault and display in the pipeline, remember echo? But see, it's not showing it. So that's good. Hidden here, so this is good. But there is a way we can show in a way if you want to know. So I will what we'll do, we just go to pipeline again and same pipeline again, edit, and we will add this code. What I'll do, I'll also add this code into my description, these pipelines, so you can practice. This is the one. Right, so we have got this, so we add these two tasks here. So what it will do, it will copy files and create a text file of dbpassword.txt and save into artifact staging directory, and then it will publish, and they should be able to see it. So if we copy that from here, copy, 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 script echo, and then if we just here, yeah, is again error. Okay, let's do this again. Ask ChatGPT to do it. I can't even bother. So fix this code. There's also like other tools you can do, like a YAML lint or something. You can fix that way. So if I just copy that again to my code and copy, here we go, fixed. So I just copy that whole thing into my notes in case we need it again. Right, so if we just validate and save, there's an issue here. Why is it giving problem? Let's copy that again. Just I don't. It is so steps. So with D, we do not need a dash. Steps. We have got that steps already here. One second. Script task. Okay. But it will give you error again. Azure pipeline line 27 column 13. Yeah, looks better. These are just like errors now. Let's see. Oops. Let's go back again and try to fix this. There's another called YAML lint. YAML lint validator. So we just copy here and go nested mesh. Pardon? Sure. Okay. Okay. Copy the whole thing. Yeah. From here. Just so we can see. Let's do that. Copy and Control V. Looks good. Good. Thank you. Let's validate. Yep. Pipeline valid and run. Or did we run it already? Now see. Okay. Looking good. So where is the artifact? No, like a published artifact is empty. Yep, I think what we done, we forgot to give an output of this password to this file. See, we're missing this value, line 21. So we just yeah, space yes. Now we say very well done. That's what we're saying. Nothing copied. Okay, let's go and see. No, if we go to publish artifacts, uh, upload. So, loading one file. Where is the folder? Wipe1a file container. Go to pipeline. Yeah. Yeah, and the artifact should be around here. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. See, now DB password, download. There we go. See that? Now we're able to see this password. Thank you very much. You rescued my life twice today. So that's good. So just to iterate again, a quick one, what we have done. So we used variable groups. Um, we have used variable groups and we showed in a pipeline, build pipeline. Then we call this as a shared variable. Then we created our apps, web app and SQL database to use that shared variable group, yeah. And then we also used in our classic pipeline, then also we use secrets in our Azure Key Vault, and we did a lab to use that Key Vault DB password and make sure it's like it did not show into our pipeline as an asterisk, so the user should not be able to see that. But there was a way we also found that we can show. We added a couple of tasks in our pipeline to show that task. I hope this is informative, and please like this video and share. For any questions, please come back to me. Thank you very much, Omar, and hopefully we'll talk into another hour session.